Hi everybody, it's Sister of Jeans, and I'm bringing you my second examination for the anime Hidan No Aria, which is currently airing in Japan for the spring of 2011. Now, as you guys know, there are a lot of animes airing now in Japan for the spring of 2011, and Hidan No Aria was just as anticipated as Dead Man Wonderland or Ain't No Exorcist, but you don't see a lot of feedback about that anime, so I thought, since I have been watching it, that I would tell you what I thought about it so far. Now, for beginners, Hidan No Aria is currently on its 9th episode, and it is of the action, fantasy, and shoujo genre. Now, I'll start off by saying that everything in Hidan No Aria is done well. The animation, produced by JC Staff, is good. The character designs and overall animation is good during the action scenes, which is important, and also the music goes well with the genre it's matched for. The overall theme of the anime seems to give off, even though it's still a bit hidden, seems to have to do with the Scarlet Bullet, and it seems to blend in very well. If there's one thing that I don't like about Hidan No Aria, it would be the story and the way the characters are portrayed in the series, which are the two most important things in an anime. So let me just explain. It's basically a harem ecchi fuck-up. Our main character, Kenji, is a stupid bipolar high school student at the Butte Academy that has no motivation towards being a Butte, which is basically just a fancy word for an officer in this city full of other Butte soldiers that help solve crimes and capture criminals. One day, Kenji is introduced to Aria, whom is also a Butte soldier, after trying to rescue him from a bicycle bombing done from the notorious Butte killer, who is trying to kill all the Buttes in the city because he hates them. Moving on, Aria, who is also one of the main characters, is known as a top-class soldier, and you come to find out that she has royal roots, and she's trying to find the Butte killer, because her mother is being blamed for being the Butte killer, and she's trying to prove her mom not guilty from the crime. Now, even though you do find out why Kenji does not want to become a Butte soldier, the story goes on with him and Aria eventually teaming up, both existentially and sexually. Maybe. From that point on, all I can say is that even though the story is slowly progressing, the dialogue and the sense of story is totally harem ichiness. Remember when I said that Kenji is bipolar? Going back to that, you come to find out that Kenji is actually a Class A soldier, but only when he's in hysteria mode, or when he sees a lot of boobage, or something that excites him. And that seems to be Aria's, along with other female characters, true role in the story, which is why I think Hidan No Aria's story has a potential meaning behind it, but it is truly covered up with too much demeaning bullshit to even make it maturely enjoyable and aims more towards a nymphomatic audience. Now, I think this is why you didn't hear too much about Hidan No Aria, because there's nothing to say. Hidan No Aria had a good foundation, not like an excellent foundation, but it had a good foundation, and it was just diluted with all this harem, ichi, fan service, boob, girls with guns galore. It's, like I said, it's demeaning, and it ruins the story, and it kind of just gives off the impression of girls with guns cosplay. So if you're into watching nothing but cute little girls with guns that are bigger than them, then go ahead and watch this anime. Other than that, don't even bother. And I hope you liked this, because I hope I saved you. But knowing myself, I'm not going to drop any anime. I'm going to watch it to the end, and I'm going to see if it does get better. Now, like I said, this is just an examination, so things can change, and it is only on its 9th episode so far. So I will do another review once the series is over, or if I feel like things are starting to change and I should tell you guys about it. But as of now, you can focus more on Dead Man Wonderland because it's amazing. And if you're not watching Dead Man Wonderland, then you better start.